Hi everyone, come on in. I'm Charlie and I'm presenting to you how to shoot your first photo with Daz Studio. To perform this tutorial, you need to complete the installation of Daz Studio. The current version is 4.11 Pro. After installing it, you will notice that there is one more app called the Daz Install Manager. Over there you can see there are free add-ons listed under it. If you have downloaded everything in that list, that's great. But if not, then you will need to at least download the few objects that we will use in this tutorial. Okay, so let's start up your Daz Studio. Okay, once you are done, you can navigate from Daz Studio formats. There should be my Daz 3D library listed over here. So don't worry if you are seeing a different thing, because mine is customized. So for our photo shoot, we will need a few basic elements. The first one will be of course a model. Then you will need a background or a prop, and then we will need lightning objects. For this one, we will use a dome lightning object, which Daz refers as, they call it as a dome lighting, but the common industrial term is HDRI environment. We will cover more of this later, and of course the camera from where we perform the shooting from. So anyway, let's load the model first. Okay, you should drill down to people, then to female. Okay, here is your Genesis 8 basic female, which comes as part of the free add-ons. But before you load it, just make sure your surrounding is proper, because the lady is loaded without dress. As you can see, I have already put on a bikini set for her. So anyway, you can load it. Okay, once you are ready, you can drill into clothing. For this one, we will use the shadow thief set that comes free through the add-ons. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to just, from this scene panel over here, click once on the Genesis 8 female. Okay, so you get a highlight box around her. Okay, now you double click on the shadow thief outfit. Okay, great. Now that's loaded, I will make the underwear invisible. You can do this to any piece of object. So click on this, the eye icon. Okay, underwear is gone. Well, looks like our model is missing some hair, so we will load the hair as well. The free hair that comes with the add-on is under this folder, Toulouse hair. So I want you to again highlight the Genesis 8 female, double click on it. Okay, now you got hair on her. Okay, so the preparation for the model is almost complete, missing a pose. We will put it on later. Okay, the free poses come under this folder, base poses. Yeah, for this tutorial, we will use a base pose kneeling A. Again, ensure that you are always on the Genesis 8 female before using the pose. You can navigate the camera with this few icons. You can orbit it around. This is to pan it. Okay, now we will add the background. So go to environment. Under architecture, you can find memorial. Okay, for this one, instead of a double click, you right click and use merge into scenes. Because if not, it will overwrite what you have put into it. Okay, we are like 3/4 there. Okay, note that the scene is covering the character, your model. Normally, what I will do is I will move the environment instead of the model, but since this is your first tutorial, we will choose the easier way to do it. So we will move your model, okay? Make sure it's on Genesis 8 female. Great, so over here on the parameters, select back Genesis 8 female. Okay, we will use the Y translate. Okay, so you can just click and hold the button and just slowly scroll to the right. Okay, all right. Okay, earlier I have spoke about using photography using Daz Studio, but for this tutorial I will not touch on the actual camera yet, so that I can give you some really quick results. So we will use the perspective view as the camera as a temporary measure. So what I want you to do is I want you to use the dolly zoom. You can use the dolly zoom, click on it and hold, and you can go back and forth, or you can just use your mouse scroll button. It will act the same. Okay, so just roughly position it so that you can get a good portrait shot. So now you're wondering, okay, so my model is not actually looking into the camera. What should I do? The method that I propose would be to turn your model around instead of moving your camera. So, okay, make sure again on your model, Genesis 8 female. Okay, for this one, we will use the Y rotate. All right, so we're going to spin her to the left. So you can see that. Okay, we'll stop around here. More or less, she's looking at the camera. Okay, we're going to position, give a bit of space on top. Almost there. Okay, so now we will check on the lighting. So as this is your first tutorial, I will not create any complicated lighting. We will use the one that is applied default by Daz. Okay, so click on this button, the render setting. You will get a pop-up box. Okay, for now we will ignore all the other settings. Go to environment. Okay, so this is the default environment lighting that is given by Daz. It is quite good for most situations. Check your environment mode. Make sure it's either dome and scene or dome only. The default is dome and scene. You can use this. Okay, and one more setting is the engine should be NVIDIA iRay. This should be the default setting. Okay, let's close it. Now there are two options we can do. You can either click on NVIDIA, sorry, this is the preview options. These are all the options you have. The default is texture shaded. So now we will click on NVIDIA iRay. So what it does, it will load all the graphical information and calculate how the light from the environmental map interacts with your models. Okay, looking quite good, right? But this is not the actual render itself. It will just give you a basic preview with maybe 10% of the quality. So okay, we switch it back to texture shaded. Right, you might want to save the scene first before we do the actual photo shoot, which is the actual render, which may take quite a while. Okay, go to File, Save as Scene. Okay, so you might want to call it Daz Tutorial 02 version 1. Okay, so once you save, you're good to go. All right, click here to render the scene. Okay, but always make sure that, just in case you have a few other viewport open, make sure it's highlighted on the one where you want to perform the render on. This may take a while depending on the performance of your PC. So I have a GTX 1080 and a GTX 1070, so it is quite fast. It's not the most expensive thing you can buy right now. You can get the 2080 on the market. Okay, so once you see the iteration comes up, that means you have a preview window open. Okay, so this is your actual render. Okay, two things to note is that there is a default setting which says you can have up to 5,000 iteration, or your completion rate hits 100%, then it will stop. But just for demonstration purpose, I will cancel it. Just note that the time you take and mine will be quite different. Okay, when you cancel over here, your render window will still be open. So you can choose to save it into your render library. This is a default path under my documents. So let's just save it. Okay, great. Now you have your very first render. The render library. Okay, that's tutorial 02 V5. Okay, there you have it. Your very first render. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and wish you will follow me on the subsequent one as well.